Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA 6 Hub, and today I've got a theory for you. The theory is that the Grand Theft Auto universe takes place in the Underworld, or HE double hockey stick. Let's get right into the video without wasting any more time. So the first reason we can all get behind this theory is, well, life just seems pretty dang miserable down in the GTA universe, am I right? I mean, give me one absolutely amazing life that any of the protagonists have had in the games, at least before or after. Well, it doesn't really matter. You can really make your own way through the underworld and become the leader if you want, I guess. It depends on the type of underworld it is, but in general, life seems pretty bland and bad, and you always have to struggle to get to where you want, and struggle really hard you have to do, Yoda once said. It's actually incredible how bad the lives of the protagonists are, so there's no way it's any sort of heaven, right? Have you ever noticed that everyone seems to be, I don't know, a little bit immortal? You could literally explode people, catch them on fire, and they end up appearing again. At least their identical twins do. Now, I'm not saying this is because it's in the underworld, but I'm pretty much saying that it's because it's in the underworld, and the paramedics are actually evil demon paramedics who are coming to extend the torturing of every single person in the world. It makes kind of some sense if you think about it. But the protagonists are so powerful they have to go to the main building, which is the Underworld Hospital, to get fully revived. Otherwise, they'll never come back, or else they'll die permanently and end up in purgatory. I don't know, I'm just throwing out ideas here. I'm just trying to be a little wacky and creative, Now, let's get a little more in-depth on the wacky side. See, I said it in the last point, now I'm getting here. Things are a little too wacky in this world. I mean, you got Bigfoot running around, you've got aliens, you've got all that crazy stuff about politics in the game, you've got Life Invader or Facebook. Things just don't seem realistic, am I right? Things seem like they're expanded upon and a little bit more insane. Now, I believe these things all exist in the universe of GTA, don't get me wrong, and the thing is, it's in the underworld, so these wacky and creative things are actually able to exist because nothing's really real. For all you believers out there, I'm not saying the underworld's not real or anything like that. I'm just saying that in this idea of retrospect, the game isn't real. I mean, the game's not real anyways, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's based on realism, but things are a little bit too crazy, and that's where this can come into play. I mean, it really is our world, but what if our world is meant to be evil? And what comes to mind then? The underworld. There you go. Bing, bang, bada, ting, tang. Now, some things seem pretty dang old, am I right? Exactly. Well, you can't exactly experience new things if you're dead and gone, right? Exactly. That's why things just stop. Technology just stops at a certain point. It just ends. You don't get anything new unless the leader of the underworld decides you get it, That's just how it be. And because we are playing through the lives of these characters, we don't see anything past what they've seen. We don't really get to explore. We don't get to go beyond. And I mean, come on. How can Trevor have these insane freak-out psychopath rages, including the military, and not be in like a federal prison or on FBI's Most Wanted or underground locked somewhere like a cage animal? It just doesn't make sense. Now, before we get on to the last point, I just want to say characters can indeed perish, or at least go away. And this can happen in cutscenes. This is the cutscene clause, meaning if they are gone in the cutscene or perish in the cutscene, they will not be back. They are canonically dead. But if you go out there and you blow some people up, then, well, you're not going to be gone very long because there are going to be paramedics rolling up to save your quote-unquote life. And there you go. That's how you get back to the whole theory of, oh, well, this guy never came back. Well, there you go. Now, regarding this, most of these horrible people do end up perishing. They end up going away in the cutscenes, and that's where I'm going with this. Most people seem absolutely horrible. Even the pedestrians are all really, really not nice. They're all really rude for no reason whatsoever. They'll say rude things. They'll just throw words at you. And of course, all the protagonists are bad. All the antagonists are super bad. And there's really not any good people out there at all. Anyone with seemingly good intentions ends up being horrible. So that just makes sense to be in Underworld. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you next time. Goodbye.